Hey everybody, welcome back to Whiskey Trek. I'm Jackson.
I'm Natalie.
And today, which I guess we already filmed a video today, but for you guys today, we are reviewing a bottle that actually has been at this house since New Year's Day. My dad purchased this bottle, so thank you to him for letting us borrow this for the review. We were waiting to open this bottle until my niece was born. That was a month and a half ago, and he never opened it. And eventually I just got tired of waiting and asked him if we could shoot a review. So we are going to be fresh cracking Calumet 18.
Wow.
Which, oh man, this thing is so cool. So, box.
Oh, she's gorgeous.
I know, right? I know. So obviously, as everyone is well aware, you know, this bottle came out last year. It's $500 MSRP, which is what the purchase was for us as well.
Was it bought in Texas?
Yes, this was bought at Bethany Discount.
Oh, for points?
No, it was just on the shelf.
Nice.
So it got me a bunch of points.
That's always great.
And honestly, of that $500 price tag, at least $100, maybe $150 of that price tag is the presentation. The box with this bottle, which has such incredible texture to it. I love the design. I think that the label is awesome. It's got a massive cork. It's really cool. And it happens to be 18 years old, and it's 118 proof. So all really great stuff there. The box, again, I've just got to look at this again because it is so stupid cool. So inside the box, if I can open it, yeah, there we go. Inside the box, you know, you get, there's a little booklet up here, if I can figure out how to get it. You see that? Yeah. It comes with like a little ribbon, but, oh, there it is. Okay. So it comes with like, whatever this is, like a little booklet. I haven't even read any of this stuff yet. Oh, it's a tasting booklet. So that each time you taste it, then you can write down your notes for it. And it tells you like what the bottle is. So here's this, and it tells you like what the mash bill is and things like that. So, you know, it says it was barreled in new oak barrels, 53 gallon, standard size. Char 4, it was distilled in Bardstown, non-chill filtered. And then it shows you the Barton mash bill. And then you flip over, and then when you have your sample of it, then you can write down your tasting notes. And then when you have it again, they have samples 2, and then, oh, there's only 2. So if you have it twice, you can write notes about it in this little book. I don't know, that's pretty cool. Just a little thing to add. There we go. All right, you ready to pull the cork on this sucker?
Yes. Oh my gosh, I wish the mic was closer.
Oh my God.
That was phenomenal.
That was fantastic. The band across the top of the cork says 100-year anniversary. So that's cool. You ready?
Yep.
Cheers. You know, I have a Green River Foolproof pick that smells like a hotter version of this, where it's like the bright red cherry, just like the really in-your-face tart cherry note.
Yeah, with a hint of lemon peel.
Yeah, it has some citrus peel, but this is so much more like subdued,
Yeah.
and it's still punchy because like the proof is showing on the nose so far.
Oh yeah.
And it really smells full-bodied, but you can get the maturity on the nose as well. Like you can smell the oak.
Oh yeah.
The longer you smell it, the more it turns into like musty, like barrel-aged cherries.
Ooh.
I'm ready to have a sip.
Yes, I'm dying to.
Okay, let's go.
do it.
Yeah, that's really good.
Yeah. It was like a cooling thin, and then the flavor like really just like hits.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, and it does have this like kind of cooling aspect a little bit.
Yeah.
But it's such a whack of cherry.
Yes.
Like so much. And then the finish is all of this musty oak, like that old aged oak, which is fantastic.
This is fantastic.
And the finish is going on forever.
Yeah, I still have it too.
And for 118 proof, it drinks like maybe 107.
I'm not there yet. You might have had more. Did you have bourbon at dinner?
Uh-uh.
Oh my gosh, my palate. I don't know. It's a little spicy.
I feel it more here. I didn't feel it like at all here. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
like
that
I felt
makes
the
sense.
Kentucky hug, but it didn't burn the tongue at all.
That makes sense.
Except for that, like what you were talking about, like cooling kind of, you know? Wow.
Wow.
Oh, that's so good. I'm gonna have another sip.
Me too.
Okay, that time there was something else different on that sip. And I can't put my finger on it, but it kind of did a little one of these like loop-de-loops at the front of the palate. I always talk about, if you watch this channel, you know I talk about I love a whiskey that takes you on a journey and like gives you a ride, it gives you like a roller coaster ride. And that time it kind of did, like as soon as it hit the palate, it was like going down and then straight into a loop-de-loop. And I was like, whoa, that was different than the first time.
Okay, so would you say like you got a different spice? You got more mouthfeel?
No, it was like it almost like went from being like the first sip was just all tart cherry, and then it was almost like a licorice cherry at the start, and then it like went into like the musty barrel aged cherry. Like it just had like a different take on the fruitiness that was going on, which I think is so cool.
Nice.
This is fantastic. And I think it's only fair that we compare it to the only other ultra-aged bourbon that we have in our collection, which is Knob Creek 21.
Old girl.
So we're just gonna see how these two old bourbons stack up. These are by far the two oldest that we have. I think next to these two, I think the oldest we have is a 15-year.
Russell's.
Yeah, Russell's and the Buckners, Augusta Buckners 15. So let's nose side by side and then taste side by side.
Great.
All right, Knob Creek 21. Well, I mean, instantly, the oak, that musty oak profile, that like rick house smell, and then these like dark, deep caramels.
Oh yeah.
And then you go to the Calumet, and it's so much brighter and fruity.
That is the first word that came to my mind, brighter.
Man, there is a cherry note on the nose of the Knob Creek, but it is like if you aged Luxardo cherries for like 5 years.
Yes.
And then the Calumet is like bright, fresh, tart cherries.
And I know we said that before, but especially going back, it seems in comparison.
So wildly different.
Yeah.
And the musty oak is still on the Calumet, but it's much more like woven in and like in the background kind of on the nose. Because that is what is the shining star of the Knob Creek.
Yeah, and this smells like the older one, in my opinion.
Oh yeah, I would say so. Which is funny to say about an 18-year-old bourbon.
Literally.
Ooh, it doesn't smell as old as 21-year-old bourbon. Like, oh my gosh. Like,
this is bourbon privilege right here.
Yes, exactly. I was trying to find the word for it. That's what it is. This is bourbon privilege.
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna have a sip of the Knob Creek.
Okay.
Okay, I haven't had this in a while. Like maybe a month. That impressed the hell out of me.
Oh yeah?
I remember it being thinner than that.
Honestly, yeah, I do too.
The mouthfeel was pretty freaking good. The finish is long. For being 100 proof, it's not overtly lacking in mouthfeel and finish. A little bit, it is lacking in the finish comparative to the Calumet. It's not quite as long or intense because of the proof.
Right.
It doesn't take me on the same kind of roller coaster ride that the Calumet did on its first or second sip.
Yeah.
It's a bit more kind of just goes through the motions, which isn't like a bad thing necessarily, but it shows that it's not quite as nerdy kind of a journey. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah. It is dominated by the same things on the nose. On the palate, it's the same. So it's the musty oak. It's those barrel-aged Luxardo cherries. Those are kind of like the two big dogs on this.
And if you watched our first review of this bottle, I think we are praising this a lot more than that first initial like crack of the bottle.
Yeah, I think so. I think in that first take, we were kind of like, yeah, it didn't like feel super complex, and then it was kind of thin, and the finish wasn't as long as we expected, and this time it's performing much better.
Yeah.
Much better. And I thought this was probably going to end up being a clean sweep for the Calumet across the board, and I think it's closer. Why don't we go ahead and taste the Calumet again and see?
Okay.
I can tell the difference here.
Yes.
So, the Calumet, a much bigger punch right up front.
Yeah.
And then there's a lull. And then it explodes again on the finish and just carries that wave.
Oh, yes.
It's also more drying
Uh-huh.
because there's a lot less water content, obviously, with the proof difference. These two bottles, for being legacy distilled, both Kentucky, and both extremely high age statements, go about the job pretty differently. They're both really, really good. And I think they are both for different sipping occasions.
Definitely.
I think the Knob Creek 21 is like sit down and just enjoy a calm, peaceful night. You maybe have a cigar with you, you know, maybe a pipe or something like that. And the Calumet here, like that is just nerd shit. Like that's the best way I can describe it. That's when you're like, I really want to get into a whiskey right now and just dissect the crap out of it. And I think that's when you get out the Calumet, and or you're doing that with friends, right? You get whiskey friends together, and you're like, let's just get into this. Okay, so wrap up. We've got a $270 bottle of Knob Creek and a $500 bottle of Calumet 18. I think the Knob Creek deserves to get an upgrade from us because in the original video we gave it like a C or something like that. And I think we're going to change that right now. Knob Creek 21 from me now gets a B+.
I'm going to say B.
Okay. And then this is the hard one because I think the Calumet is better.
It is better.
The Calumet 18 is definitely better than the Knob Creek 21. The problem is it costs twice the price.
Yeah, it'd be weird if it wasn't better.
Yeah. Well, the reason why it costs twice the price is the bottle and the presentation and all of that. Yeah. And so it is hard to grade it because of that. I think because of the price, it's like a B-. I think if it was 300 or even 325, it's getting an A.
Yeah, no, I'm seated. My face was initially like, what? But no, you're right, 500 or more plus taxes and all that is insane.
500 is crazy.
But it is really good, but yeah, if it was 300, I completely agree.
Yeah, I think, let's put it this way. Whiskey to whiskey, it is an A and an A-. So an A for the Calumet and an A- for the Knob Creek. And then when you include price, it's a B, I said B+? And then it's a B+ and then a B- because of the price. Because, I mean, $500 is just crazy.
This is crazy.
Well, make sure you let us know your thoughts in the comments because, of course, everyone can afford $500 bourbon, right? Not even us. So we had to borrow it. So, all right, guys, thank you so much for joining today. We will catch you guys next time here at Whiskey Trek. Cheers.
Cheers.